Hello YouTube, it's me Ramon L. Bars III. This is just basically my middle of the week tour towards being some information from last weekend vlog. Like you, as usual, whenever I have like a late update, it's always going to be filmed probably during middle of the week, like such as today, or early if must, Monday. But as you can see, today's Wednesday, so I might as well just give you my vlog on Wednesday for about information about my last weekend and towards the middle of the week to today. Friday of last week, it was kind of a good day for me there because once again I was at experiencing some good coffee shop exploring like I always do. I finally realized that during my walk around in La Habra area during that Friday that now there's two new independent coffee shops that I still have not yet visited. One of them is called Arc Coffee. That's off Hillsboro and Beach Boulevard. That's in La Habra area. Another one that I've been to before, but I just never mentioned it, was Cafe Bean. That's also a pretty good coffee shop too for their unique ways of how to serve waffles and gelatos too, which is gelato being an Italian ice cream, which is the same thing as Stereoscope Coffee Company, where I also had a affogato, which is vanilla ice cream with coffee poured on top, and it was pretty good. I'd like to do a shout out to Stereoscope Coffee Company for that great affogato again, and also for their great espressos, which I totally love because I am a coffeeholic. At the same time, the very next day for that last weekend, Saturday, I went to a Doctor Who themed birthday party for my nephew who lives out in Barstow with his mom and dad, my cousins. Then what I had experienced there, as usual being a craft beer lover, I finally experienced the Firestone Walker Brewing Company 805, which is an IPA, which is a Imperial Pale Ale, which I totally enjoy. Actually, I said it wrong. That is an India Pale Ale, but still, I like any form of craft beers, actually, tell you the truth. That's just like kind of my consistent rant right now because I do enjoy more independent coffee shops than I do enjoy like commercialized coffee shops. I'm not going to name those few, but there are a lot of them out there. Now, prior to that Saturday, which was good because it was a Doctor Who themed birthday party, so it had good times, good food, good delicious cooked everything, meat, chicken, all those awesome great delights of partying food. But to my kind of shock, which I kind of really wish to make a shout out to the Doctor Who theme, that I'm sorry to say this, but the TARDIS Pinata of the 10th Doctor is going down as a pinata. It went down. Did it go down badly? Was it like broke into like a million pieces after being smacked around by a couple kids blindfolded? Did they actually do the actual making it move around instead of staying in one spot? Yes, they did. As all pinatas should move around. Did they somehow make it twirl around like the TARDIS? Yes, they did. So that turned out cool. And a couple of other aunts of mine who were there, a couple other cousins of mine who were there. One of them wore the Doctor Who themed socks, which I find kind of okay. Those socks look red. Yeah. There you go. There's another shout out that I have to do. It's towards Hot Topic for those socks because it's a Hot Topic exclusive for those socks. Okay, I'm just gonna continue. Sunday, it was also a great day too because I felt blessed because of I had attended our church's 24th anniversary luau. So What does that equal again? Good times, good food, Hawaiian style food, Filipino style food, a few Samoan style foods also I kind of thought also, but it was still considered Filipino food, so I'm Filipino and I'm Filipino American, so I was a little bit enjoying it a lot. Other than that, that's how my weekend went. Monday, Monday and Tuesday was kind of busy too for me because I'm in the busy of, like I mentioned before, I was in the busy of moving. So then I was taking a break a couple times, and then I checked my all the time my Instagram, which I sometimes will try to link below if I can. If I can't, go always look up my username, which is Ramon with the letter B with the number 3 RD. It's always there. So my Instagram account is been fluctuating mostly for coffee, food, and a few EDC items because I like to do like a lot of everyday carry. Because all the time I am never without is my with my gears in my pocket, which happens to be technically is my S Minor. It's always with me. I used to have is a bigger USB external USB drive, but now I just got a smaller 8 GB. I mean, it does its purpose. It just hosts my extra operating system, which is Linux. I mean, just in case I want to use like another operating system instead of those that I see at coffee shops and stuff like that, I can always like boot the computer and go into Linux if I want to. That's if they will let me. The secondary one is always is just my house key. You're supposed to have a house key, or it's how you're supposed to get in your house. Duh. This is just my music festival of Verizon. Now it's getting older. Mini stylus pen. What do you call those things? Stylus pens nowadays? I guess you do. This is just my Gerber shard, except I wrapped it in 8 feet of paracord. And this is just my standard everyday favorite folding knife, which is just the Spyderco Bird Robin 2 G10. This is the one that I like the most. Let's see, and on my car keys, of course, I also carry my car keys. My car keys basically is just a Chevy Spark 2015, which I kind of like a lot for its gas mileage, which I didn't realize is restricted for Uber. I did not know that. So if I want to make some extra money driving around, so I probably technically have to go with the competitor Lyft, but there's nothing for me wrong with either one of them. I don't mind working for either one of them. I mean, for extra money. Anyways, I'm gonna continue. This is just my standard, what I got over at REI, because that's my favorite store in Huntington Beach, is the Night Eyes Doohickey. I got this one actually, which is my Letterman style PS. This is the travel edition. This actually survived now one trip with me to the Philippines, and it stayed in my pocket. No, actually I put this in my UTG multifunctional tactical messenger bag, and it was never checked, so it was never seen. So anyways, came with an LED lens K1 flashlight, which I kind of liked a lot, and that's basically what I carry in my pockets. Those always stay in my pockets. I've been doing like a lot of like I'll do other shorter videos too of my EDC if I get new items, stuff like that. I'll probably do a lot of reviews of coffee shop exploring that I've done, possibly in the future. I hope you guys will stay tuned for that, because that's gonna be a great experience to, like, I guess, watch. I'm also gonna be posting like a lot of pictures in my Instagram, like I mentioned before, and I still use my Snapseed, and I still use VSCO for my photo editing. If you notice on my Instagram account, I do like a lot of hashtag made with Snapseed or made with VSCO or made with Pixlr, those kind of hashtags. I sometimes do Lightroom edit for a hashtag. I do that sometimes, but I'm more into Snapseed for some reason. I don't know why. I just like Snapseeding. Is there a term for that? Gosh, I hope there's a term for that, because I would really like to use that hashtag a lot. Sorry. This is my personal thought. Yeah, and other... Yeah, this is just a Rockstar. This is the Rockstar Cucumber Lime. Actually, I thought this flavor was kind of weird at first. No, it's not weird. It just tasted kind of refreshingly funky, but it's a good flavor. I have nothing no concern about that. Yeah, it is Wednesday, so on Wednesday we wear black shirt. Yeah, just because I still like the first season and second season of American Horror Story. I'm getting into season 3 and 4 because of the circus, because I kind of have a... I'm like some people, I kind of have a fear for clowns for some reason. I just still think they're scary when I was younger. And then, like, when I was getting older, I got more scared of mimes for some reason. I just don't know why. But that's just me. Sorry. But yeah, those are that's the TV show that I'm getting into. I was into Person of Interest until it got canceled. Well, shout out to the producers of that show. I was also into Warehouse 13 until that got canceled. So many great new shows out there. So little time. I still watch travel shows. I will always keep watching travel shows other than anything else, because it makes you see other different cultures. It makes you understand how people live. It makes you, if you ever go to that specific country, how to be less culture shocked. I mean, I like being culture shocked, but I just don't like being culture shocked too much. Right before I went to the Philippines about 3 times, first time that I went there, it was just as a way to make myself open my eyes to a new place. And it was raining a lot, and it was hot a lot. The second time that I went there, it was like mid-March. It was much more better weather. It was kind of a little bit breezy. I finally felt an actual breeze at the Manila airport, which was kind of unusual for that time to finally feel a breeze, knowing that time of year being March and April. The third time that I went was more January, February. To tell you the truth, that is the best weather to go to visit to the Philippines. It's January and February. Of those past trips to the Philippines, I did post a lot of pictures on my Instagram. You just have to scroll down maybe a couple load moors before you can reach my old pictures of the Philippines, because that was a while back. And as usual, I'm going to try to upload like another blog on my medium.com account. This pertains to my previous video that I mentioned, my San Diego weekend. So just look out for that blog that I'm going to write about my whole entire trip, and using my brand new backpack, which happens to be the Tom Binns Synapse 25. And it worked perfectly for that whole entire 2-night, one day trip there. So that blog is probably going to be posted, if I just do a little bit more corrections, probably tomorrow. I use medium.com a lot because I now like typing stories. And the way how you can start your Medium account, you can either log in with your Facebook or your Twitter. I use my Twitter for it, so that's why when you look up that one, it's just my username on Twitter, which is again Ramon B, but this time it's the underscore with the number 3 and the letter R and D for Roger Dodger. order to like look at my medium.com account there. I'm also on Twitter, so now you know my username for Twitter. I'll try and link both of those, everything down there in the links below. So other than that, just stay tuned, keep watching my videos as I try and figure out the best dates to like upload them on time, or late updates like such as this one. But till then, you guys stay safe out there. You have fun YouTubing, you have fun vlogging, you have fun expressing yourself, and one more thing, keep exploring, my friends. Okay,